Is the hype dead for Paddy Pimblett? There was so much hype for Paddy the Baddy's UFC debut. Whether you wanted to see him win or lose, he had the attention of the UFC and its fans. He had made a name for himself in Cage Warriors and had the brash and confident personality that kind of reminded people of Conor McGregor. His UFC debut would finally arrive and he would be matched up with Luigi Vendramini. The fight was really good for as long as it lasted. Paddy's obvious defensive holes as well as his toughness would be on full display as he would get hit with some huge shots by Luigi. He would eventually land his own big shots to put Luigi away in the first round. It was a very fun debut for Paddy. His hype would continue to rise when he would show off his grappling skills when he would submit Rodrigo Vargas. Because of Paddy's willingness to exchange and throw strikes, many people have forgotten that he actually has some slick grappling. His bout against Jordan Levitt would bring some lightheartedness to the fight when they would exchange some funny banter. Jordan was asked if he would celebrate like he did in his other victory, and Paddy responded by saying he would teabag him Call of Duty style. And the fight was a fun one too, where they would find themselves on the mat. Again, Paddy would remind us that his grappling is the real deal when he would lock in a rear naked choke and delivered on his promise. At this point, some people loved Paddy, but I think most people couldn't really stand him. And the fans would continue to sour on him when he would win a unanimous decision over Jared Gordon. This fight was not the best, and you can argue that Paddy lost that fight. Paddy would double down on his victory after the fight, and that rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. I think being hated can give you good popularity, because even if they hate you, they're watching you to see you lose, but at least they're watching. But I think this fight made people kind of not care about Paddy, which is the worst possible thing for a fighter. In his most recent fight, he would take on fan favorite Tony Ferguson. He would have a great first round. He would hurt Tony and land the bigger shots. He tried to finish the fight but couldn't and ended up gassing out. But he would play it smart and control Tony for the rest of the fight to win a unanimous decision. It sucks that it feels like people don't really care about Paddy as much, since I feel like he's really matured and has become the most likable he's ever been. But he is still learning, and he is still young at 29 years old. He will be facing the number 15 ranked Bobby Green at UFC 304. If he can get a great win, he will finally break into the rankings. And he has been criticized for his slow ascension, only fighting unranked fighters. But with how young he was and still is, I think this was the best road for him to improve and make a serious run at the title. I can't help but feel the hype has dramatically died down for Paddy Pimblett. Do you think it's died down? Do you think it's completely dead? Or is he still riding high? Let me know down below. Leave a like and subscribe if you like content like this. It's going to be a great night of fights. Don't forget to tune in, and I'll see you next time. But until then, protect your neck and take care.
They talking crazy about you. They said
brother,
they
brother,
smash
who
you.
cares? Who cares, brother? Who cares, brother? Who cares? Today, smash.